Hey guys, really quick before this episode, I just wanted to say sorry for the lack of episodes. I've been having a really horrible week. I had to put my dog down. It's been miserable, and I just haven't really felt that motivated. Not trying to be sad or sappy or whatever, but just letting you guys know what's going on. I promise you, after this episode next week, we do the patch. We'll be back on track. So enjoy the episode. Hey guys, it's Friday.
Happy Friday.
Friday, baby. Man,
Fucking Friday,
preseason-
baby. Fuck.
Preseason in less than a week.
Wednesday? I was going to say Tuesday. I think the notes come Tuesday, but Wednesday. Yeah.
Are you excited?
Okay, so they did actually release the names of the jungle monster or jungle companions.
That's right.
And now I can't remember what they're called, but
Let me bring up Surrender at 20 really quick.
Yeah. They actually, I didn't look at what they all did. I just saw the names of them. And actually, the names were pretty good. I thought the names were actually fantastic. I just wish I
Did
could.
you text it to me?
I think I did. Was it a Spider Axe post?
Yes, it was. I'm bringing up the links right now.
Yeah, it was good. It didn't extrapolate onto what they do. It just was a good post or whatever. Also,
Hang with us, guys.
also, T1 Faker has made a verbal agreement to move to an LCS team. He's already in NA after realm warping to your mom's house. I guess saw that when I opened Twitter. That was funny.
I guess we could just talk about that briefly. Finals.
Yeah.
Finals
Oh
were sick.
yeah, that was actually was really fun. Was really good. Boy, do I feel bad for Carria. For those of you that just got that spoiled, I'm sorry I just spoiled that for you like a week later almost, but was rather interesting. I thought the finals were really good. I thought maybe they were going to be a dud because that often happens where you get the best matches before that.
It delivered,
But that's not what
man.
happened. It definitely delivered. So I definitely appreciated that.
Yeah, it just
Rest in peace,
massive
T1.
underdog, massive underdog story, but it was fucking sick.
I think that's what made
those
it
are
good
some-
though.
Those are some crazy fucking games. Go watch the VODs
Yeah,
if
and
you haven't.
send Gumayushi some love for just stealing everything. The man is a monster.
To be fair, he was playing Varus.
Right, with
We
the
all
execute
know
Q.
that Execute Q pretty much does as much damage as Smite, maybe more.
Right,
Based on-
and it's just hard to know when to expect it if he's out of Fog of War or whatever. He just did a good job surprising.
He stole what,
what's
like
his name?
3?
3 or 4, dude.
Like 2 Barons and then a couple Dragons.
Yeah.
Some of those were definitely on death with the fucking. I know he played Callista a game and the Ren got kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
And I know people were hating on Pioshik for missing
yeah,
smites.
Pioshik, that's who it was.
But it's whatever.
It's whatever, dude. I mean, you're playing literally the top class of the world. Someone's gonna look like a fool, right? Like it can't be perfect. There's a winner and there's a loser. And I don't know actually if you had seen the statement that came out from Carria, but it was a very, very well thought out statement. I was actually rather impressed with what he had to say. In recognizing that, hey, unfortunately in this business there is a pure winner and a pure loser, and I thought he, given the emotion and the frustration that I know he felt before that, I thought he admirably had some things to say that were very good and that can resonate with having just lost your entire season in the championships. Like that hurts more than anything else, and I think that it's recognizable and understandable. And on the other side, Deft, who's been there before, finally got his victory, so that was also nice to see.
Oh, okay. I'm glad we just filled all that. Here we go. Moss Stomper
Yes.
is the green one.
Yep.
Scorch Claw is the fire one. And then Gust Walker is the blue one.
Okay, yeah. Gust Walker. Actually, Gust Walker was a sick name. Moss Stomper is But Scorchclaw and Gustwalker, solid names. They just was the green one or the blue one that they didn't flesh out yet? I don't remember.
The green one gives a shield. The blue one gives like movement speed out of brushes, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. One of them wasn't
And then-
very well fleshed out, if I remember correctly.
Oh, it like wasn't finished.
Yeah, so we don't.
We'll find
really
out.
Know the
We'll
full
find
thing.
out.
Yeah, that's kind of cool because we don't know it yet. So I do like that, to be honest. And since we're talking about things we talked about in past episodes, we did have some Q&As from our last couple episodes that we haven't had a chance to go over yet, and we wanted to take the time to do that now.
Yeah, so they're from episodes 105 and 106, and both of them are from Calientes, so thank you.
Calientes, my
10
boy.
105's question was non-league related, and I just asked what other games is everyone playing besides LoL?
Yeah.
And Calientes said Fallout 3 because it was free if you had Twitch Prime. It was, or I guess he said it was free on Epic Games.
It probably was free. Yeah, it probably was free
on both.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh no, it wasn't. He said Fallout 3.
Oh, that's right.
New
it was
Vegas.
Fallout, it was Fallout New Vegas. Yeah.
New Vegas. Okay, so they're different. Oh, damn.
And I think 76 was free at one point too.
You don't want to play that game.
No,
but
I'm just.
I put 200 hours into that game. You do not want to play that game.
You put 200 hours in that game, dude?
I played it a lot, dude.
I didn't even put 200 hours into the Fallen Order.
Well, I mean, to be fair, 76 was kind of like it was a multiplayer, like, I don't want to call it an MMO because I didn't just do a story mission. It was like I go around and try to get weapons, so grinding and stuff. But
That's fair.
Man, that game could have been great. Oh yeah, he says Fallout 3 was free on Epic, so I'm revisiting the Capital Wasteland and weighing up whether or not I'll let the Megaton settlers survive this time. Probably not. I don't know if you played Fallout 3.
I did. I remember Megaton, and yeah, you had a choice to
detonate that bitch.
Yeah, yeah, and really, it has no bearing on the story other than it just doesn't exist anymore. But there's no benefit for having it or not having it, one way or the other, which I think was cool.
Sight. It's a great sight just seeing that nuke go off, though.
Right.
No, yeah, I know we were talking about New Vegas Ultimate Edition was free on Twitch Prime.
Yes, I forgot about that.
I need to play that. I've played it. The game. The thing is, I feel like you just need so many mods to make it work.
Right, that's fair.
Which sucks. I'm hoping Bethesda and Obsidian come together and remaster it, release it, whatever. I am playing right now. I am playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Tyler doesn't need to say anything because he's gonna hate on me. The campaign is fucking great, by the way. It actually gives characters a fucking, like, if you can remember back in the old Modern Warfare 2, did Ghost say anything? He didn't do anything.
I don't think he really said much of anything.
He was a badass. He looked badass.
Right.
He has his own character arc in this fucking game, so it's great.
Wow.
God of War Ragnarok came out. I have that sitting right behind me. I'm going to play that as soon as I finish the Modern Warfare campaign. Callisto Protocol is coming out in a month. I'm excited to play that. And then I'm trying to think if there was another game. Am I playing anything else? I was playing Middle Earth, Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor.
Okay.
I got to go back to those.
Okay.
But yeah, I know you're playing you're trying to finish up Borderlands DLC.
Yeah,
right?
I got not all the DLC, but I think most of the DLC. I've actually been playing the casino.
Oh, the Handsome Jack Casino.
Yeah, which is actually a really good, fun DLC to play, to be honest. So I've been enjoying that. Beyond that, I haven't really had much time to play much of anything else. I really this game is like 2 years in the making of finishing, and I haven't played it in probably a year. I'm really close to the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, and I just need to actually finish it. Or sorry, I think it's 2.5 or the remix. I have the PS4 with all the games on it, remix edition, whatever the hell they called it. And I'm like inches pretty much from like the last few pieces to the last few battles or whatever, and I need to do that so I can finish that and move on to 3, because I was never a Kingdom Hearts player when I was little. I was more of a Final Fantasy player, so I spent more time playing Final Fantasy X. Even when Kingdom Hearts was out, I didn't give a shit. I preferred the JRPG turn-based fighting style that Final Fantasy offered at the time, and I played the ever-loving hell out of that game. So it was time to revisit, and yeah, so I do need to finish that. I also need to play The Last of Us. That's on my list of things that needs to
Ooh,
get played. I
did
it.
beat that.
I need to play it before
Yeah, I
the
played
show
the
comes.
remaster, and it was great. Great fucking game.
My problem is I find myself like grinding away at fucking League of Legends, and then never saving any time to play anything else. Um, and then the time where I would play something else, I fill with watching shows like Titans, or the Titans, the one that's out right now, or Andor, or whatever latest Marvel show has been cooked up and placed in front of us. So I find myself watching a lot of things more recently than I have been playing things. And I don't know if that's a signifier of adulthood or what, but it's a thing. um, and then let's see, question. Oh, on episode 106, the question, because this was the episode about Gragas and Mordekaiser. Again, Steven, I don't know why you decided that you hated me, but you should have been here for the Gragas episode. That is call out number 3, I think, for Steven. And I'll probably hear about this one again from him. What was your favorite Mordekaiser skin? And Calientes said, of the ones I've used in game, Lord / King of Clubs / Infernal, definitely Infernal. But High Noon Splash is awesome. His mace looks brutal.
We didn't even, I don't even think we commented on High Noon Mordekaiser.
I didn't, but well, I think we know how I feel about the High Noon skin line as a whole as it is, and
I think you're gonna have to let that go.
I know I should. Don't get me wrong; they're actually really cool looking for the most part. It's just I'm just butthurt because it's not the High Noon that I know.
So would you prefer
loved.
they just update like Yasuo and TF?
Hang on. Sorry, I think the cats were just having it out with each other outside. I just heard something fall over and sorry about that, guys. Would I prefer that they update the old ones? No, I would. I like the old ones as they are, and the new ones are cool. I just wish that they would be like a different AU, right? They're obviously alternate universes in general. And I think I would just prefer that, like, you have the new High Noon is like High Noon Nightmare. Like, you have Crime City Nightmare, and then you have Crime City, and they're different, right? They're related, but they're different. Like, I wish maybe you just add the Nightmare part to the end of it to, like, yes, it is High Noon, but it's not necessarily that High Noon. It's this High Noon instead, or something like that. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of where I'm at. Although I think the most recent bout of High Noon skins that came out is a little more in between the two. Obviously, when I think of like High Noon Lucian, that's like very High Noon Nightmare. But when I think of like High Noon Senna, that is more toward the original aesthetic, if that makes sense. And I know they try to make like the good guys and the bad guys kind of thing, but like, I don't know. I think you can do good guys and bad guys with regular High Noon, and you could do that with Nightmare if you wanted to, or whatever, or just signify like, hey, this is the group of the bad guys and this is the group of the good guy. I don't know. I'm just a little shithead.
Oh, well, maybe, I'm sure, give it like another year or so and they're gonna change it again. So
right. And actually, I think I talked about this. I don't know if I talked about this on the episode, but the most recent bout of Halloween skins, the Fright Night is what I think what they're called.
Yep.
At first, I was kind of on them, but seeing them in game and how they actually look just markedly different than any other skins in the game, I actually really like those. At first, I thought it was kind of a cheap ripoff of Nightmare Before Christmas, but then in game they have almost like a not quite a full cell shaded look, but they have like literally outlines, other skins in game, I think you have to actually choose the outline feature in your graphics. But the Fright Knight actually has these dark lines that you can see, and they actually kind of outline the characters. They make them look a little bit more cartoony, but I'm okay with that. I think it looks very interesting, very cool. It's definitely a different aesthetic than we've seen in the game before, and I think that's what I like about it. It feels fresh.
Well, I mean, I think my biggest issue was that they were saying this was replacing Gothic,
Yeah, that was dumb.
and that's dumb
I
because
agree.
these are skins are the Sprite Knight is sick, dude. They're all hella
super
fucking
cool.
good.
Right.
So
But
that was my only issue.
that's fair.
Otherwise, I love them. They're great. So
that is fair. And then I also just want to take a quick minute to welcome all the new listeners and new viewers. Welcome. I know this is like 15 minutes in, but welcome. I just wanted to to take a second. Our Discord, some of you have made your way to the Discord and notice there's actually a bit of stuff that goes on there. It's not the most poppin', but we're getting there. We're always in playing generally in one of those channels. You can see it, and we're playing, and you're always more than welcome to pop in and say hello. If we're in a private channel, we're probably focusing on something, or we're working on something that we want to make sure we have a little bit of secrecy to until it gets released. So don't feel shunned or anything like that. We're working on something, and we're just saving it. But beyond that, welcome. Thank you for commenting in the Discord or on Instagram or even on YouTube if you have. We really do appreciate it. We do like to hear from you guys. So thank you.
all right, let's quickly get to the main topic of this short episode.
Lay it on me.
We're trying to get Tyler to gold.
Yeah.
I got your op.gg on screen. You wanna I don't know if you've gone to the OP and looked at this, but playing with me, you have a significantly higher chance of winning the game. You realize that?
I think I do. I don't think I needed OPGG to tell me that. No.
I love you, Steven. I'm literally looking at numbers here, and you've played 11 games with Steven, and this is recent of the last 20. Okay, played 11 games with. Now I'm confused. I don't know if this means flex.
It's gonna account for all of them. It doesn't take in flex versus solo queue.
Okay, so 9 games that I've played with you, we've lost only 1.
That's pretty good.
It's an 89% win rate out of the last I played with you 9 games. Steven, 64% win rate.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's still a plus 50.
I'm just being a douche. But we're looking at you're on the cusp, dude. So
I'm
you're
like
at
right there. Yeah.
You're in promos for gold and flex, which I think we're trying to do.
I think flex is gonna be where it's at because I can't break through the silver 1 threshold anymore. I spent a lot of time this season at the lower end of silver 1, and I finally got pushed out of that to the higher end of silver 2. And it's just like win 1, lose 1, win 1, lose 1, and I just get to like 96, and then I lose, and then I win, and then I win like 2, and then I lose. It's just like it's like 1 for 1, and I just can't break through 20 LP on solo queue. So I think at this point, just all things being considered with time, it's probably gonna have to happen in flex.
For sure we can do it in flex, and then I mean depending on like we're probably gonna play some games after we're recording this, so
Yeah.
potentially this weekend we could probably see if we can get you to gold and solo queue, but you just need gold in 1. So
Yep.
I'm just looking at what you're playing. Nami is 100% win rate.
Nami right now is really
last
freaking
week.
strong. Yeah, I think for the whole season, I only have like 14 games on her, I think, but this says I got 71% win rate on her. Obviously, I pepper in Renata when I can, and I've played a lot of Zillion as well because that champion's just fun. I have 41 Zillion games this season, which is more than I think I've ever had, but I felt that the champion's been more fun than he's been in a very, very long time. Also, discovered yesterday, Misfortune support. in the right scenario. Rather hilariously fun. So something to think
Wait,
about for any used
you went
players.
hybrid?
So it was an AP build, but I did go with Manamune just because the ability damage that you get from it, and then the mana, obviously. It was actually kind of nice. It was kind of nice. That was the highest winning AP build, so I just rolled with it. I said, "Fuck it." I was gonna go Leandries and whatnot, and it just mentioned to go that, and I said, "All right, we'll give it a shot." And it was kind of gross. I mean, I was playing with a Jhin on my team, which is part of why I'm like, okay, I know we have to go for the burst damage, right? So that's just, and I liked the idea of the it's not called Grape Shot. It's Grape Shot, but what is it called? Make It Rain. A dumb name. Can we just call it Grape Shot? The slow and then the Jhin W it makes it really easy for Jhin to land his stun, and you can get off a nice wombo combo if you can get it. And also, I was playing against a Brand, and so I thought, how else can you be more annoying against an annoying ass champion? Oh, you just play Misfortune and just make it rain all over him. So, was a fun time. I don't know if I'd recommend it for every opportunity, but definitely against a Brand, well worth the fun.
So that's about it. We got preseason coming up, so next Wednesday will be the big video, big episode. So stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Other than that, hope you guys are grinding.
Don't try too hard and don't drive yourselves crazy. It's really easy to do.
Just I guess just a question. What just see what we want to know what rank you're ending this season. I know we still got a few days,
yeah.
And we generally go over the Q&As the day before the episode comes out. So the patch will drop on Wednesday, so patch notes are Tuesday. So we record Tuesday night.
I think the season ends Sunday night, Monday morning.
Was it
the 13th, I think?
Okay. So if you guys are interested in telling us what you're ending the season, go ahead and write in on Monday.
Yeah, we'll leave it open until Wednesday.
Or maybe you're just not wanting to climb anymore. Just let us know what you guys are ending.
Yeah.
And if you're happy with that. One last thing, I could potentially hit platinum.
Yeah,
I need to win one game, and then I gotta go series.
Yeah.
Of course, I'll probably get the shittiest people in the world, but I'm playing a lot of Vi, and I'm playing Graves is disgusting. So I guess it's not saying much if I'm playing Vi or Graves, excuse me. So whatever.
Yeah, Graves is just a nasty champion. You guys take advantage of it before. Well, I'm not saying it's going to go away, but just in case something happens to Graves, take advantage and enjoy the freelo. Just don't feed and go make sure you kill a lot of wards. That's your job.
We will see you next Wednesday, guys. So enjoy your weekend and do good in your games. I don't fucking know.
Toodaloo!